Welcome to Lifestyle Reboot. I'm Meg Young, and I believe that true health isn't found in pushing harder, but in learning to listen to our body and energy. So many of us give and care until we're depleted, running on empty. But real resilience begins when we pause, breathe, and honor our limits. Our body's wisdom knows how to heal when we create space to listen. Yoga, mindful movement, and gentle reflection aren't just practices, they're lifelines. They help us restore what burnout has taken and our pathways back to clarity, balance, and a sense of possibility. We can begin to rebuild trust in ourselves and reconnect with what matters most. Here, you'll find practical body-based tools that support you in creating a life and a practice that feels nourishing, sustainable, and true to your values. And over time, these practices restore your energy, sharpen your clarity, and help you make decisions that honor your values. This is your space to learn, practice, and evolve at your own pace. It's time to begin. It's time to come home to yourself. Hey there, if you are a therapist in private practice taking insurance and you're fried, this is for you. And if you've ever thought, even quietly, if I go private pay, people will think I'm greedy, I really want you to stay with me here. Because that belief is one of the biggest reasons good therapists stay trapped in systems that are burning them out. So let's name this myth, shall we? Private pay means I'm only in it for the money. Underneath this, there's usually a deeper fear. If I charge my full fee, I'm abandoning people. Or maybe it's, if I stop taking insurance, I'm not ethical. Or maybe it's, if I raise my rates, I'm becoming the kind of therapist that I used to judge. If that's you, I'm not here to shame you or judge you. I'm here to tell you the truth. Your fee is not a moral score, nor is sustainability selfish. It's an ethical container for the work you do. When therapists talk about burnout, people often assume it's just an emotional intensity. But if you take insurance, you know all too well that it's also about the invisible workload. The authorizations, claims, denials, phone calls, clawbacks, documentation pressure, constant cognitive load. It goes on and on and on. What happens over time is not just tired. It's that your nervous system starts living in survival mode. And when your body is in survival mode, it gets harder to be present, hold boundaries, and feel generous. That is not a character flaw. That is your system giving you data. I'd like to share with you my own private pay story because I've lived this fear. I went off insurance when I moved from one state to another. It was a clean break, so it felt easy-ish. And that was 7 years ago. When I started private pay, I charged $90 a session because I didn't want anyone to think that I was greedy. But something surprised me. I actually had clients telling me to raise my rates. Clients. So over time, I raised them slowly and with a lot of fear. But I went from 90 to 100 to 115 to 125 to 135 to 150, and now I'm at 160. And to be honest, each time that I raised my fee, I was terrified. The same thought showed up every single time. What if this makes it look like all I care about is money? And each time it worked out. So one thing that helped my nervous system a lot was that I increased my fees for new clients only. That felt steadier for me. That felt cleaner. It felt less emotionally loaded. So I can already hear your question. But what about access to care? Access matters. But you can still care about access and refuse to sacrifice yourself on the altar of a broken reimbursement model. Insurance doesn't automatically equal access. One of the things it also equals shorter sessions, higher volume, less flexibility, more burnout, more turnover, and more therapists leaving the field. And when good therapists leave the field, access actually gets worse. So the question isn't, is private pay greedy? The question is, what model allows you to do this work with steadiness, clarity, and longevity? If you're in the in between, taking insurance fried and not quite ready to jump in tomorrow, just remember that you don't need a dramatic leap. You just need a plan that respects your capacity, your values, your financial reality, and your nervous system. And one of the most grounding things you can do is get out of the "what will people think" loop and into some real math. So, I made a simple private pay calculator that you can run your numbers without guesswork and without shame. So you can grab that here. I'm going to put it on the screen as well. It's lifestylereboot.me slash private hyphen pay hyphen calculator hyphen 8429. And if this video hits something in you, you are not alone and you're not greedy. You are trying to build a practice that you can actually stay in. And if you want to share and you're considering private pay, I'm curious, what is the hardest part for you right now? Is it the numbers? Is it the guilt? Is it the logistics? Or maybe it's how it looks fear? Or is it something else? I encourage you to tell me in the comments. I read all of them. And I look forward to talking with you. Download the private pay calculator, and we'll talk soon. Namaste.